Yeah, next we'll be looking at default constraint. Okay, let's say we have a table, users table, user ID, username, and status. Okay, and I am having my insert statement. If you watch the insert statement, I am mentioning only two columns, and I am providing data for two columns only in my insert statement. Okay, but let us see how the data is stored on the table. When I do a select star, I get the data for three columns. So where did this active came from? So when you say default on a column, even though you do not provide value for that column when you are inserting the data, it will pick up this default value and populate here for us. Okay, let's say you have set status active, but here you can also provide. It doesn't mean that you cannot provide the value for status. Here I can provide the value for status to say inactive. So that means I am overwriting this whatever default definition is, right? So default will kick in when the value for that column is missing from your insert. If there is a value in the insert, it will pick up the value from insert. If there is no value, then only it will pick up from active. So that's where this data came from. Okay, and this is also very small lesson. So default constant sets a predefined value for a column if no value is provided. Flexibility, it ensures consistency and simplifies data entry. More and other general usages, like let's say that most of the tables that you are going to work in a real-time production in any company you work for will have a column called created date or created at timestamp, right? So let's say I'm having 1 million records in my table, but I want to know when a given record is inserted, the timestamp, or like let's say Jan 1st 2025 at 3:20 p.m., right? So you can use a default to say that default system time or current computer time or server time. There is syntax for that. Then you don't have to insert the time all the time. Whenever you insert this value. So this created date time will be automatically populated for you. And we do have this extensively on each table that you'll be working on your project work. So you will get used to the timestamp default value at that point. Okay.